Nearly 19,000 games released last year, and that was just on Steam, which means there are so many hidden gems just waiting to be discovered. Hello Cozy Gamers, I'm Ellie, and welcome back to the Cozy Gaming Club, where we love to shine a light on cozy hidden gems, which is what we're going to be doing today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 17 cozy games with less than 500 reviews, but with a review score of 95% or higher. Buckle up because I've got some incredible cozy games coming your way, and I'll be sure to mention their prices and what platforms they're available on as well. Did you ever play the Lilo & Stitch 625 sandwich stacker game when you were younger? I remember playing it a ton, and if you're looking for a trip down nostalgia lane, then may I suggest Super Cat Cafe Sandwich Rush. In this cute and cozy cooking game, you need to stack sandwiches with the help of your adorable cat friends to feed your hungry customers. As food falls from the ceiling, run from one side of the screen to the other to catch all the ingredients you need for your sandwich. But watch out for falling cat toys and other items that probably shouldn't go in a meal. Lure new cats to your cafe to gain special effects like more customer patience and increased chance of zoomies. And over time, you'll be able to upgrade your restaurant to suit your style and even buy hats for your adorable kitties. While I've not played this one personally, Super Cat Cafe Sandwich Rush is currently sitting at a 100% positive rating with 53 reviews in total. I have played this next one though, and I was pleasantly surprised by the hidden art of innkeeping, which brings a really unique gameplay style to the management genre. In this game, you decide to open up your own inn by the sea to compete with a rival hotel. But it'll take a lot of work to renovate this ramshackle building and turn it into a luxurious place to stay. Every guest has their own preferences, from food to bed size to even if there are pets staying in the hotel or not, and you'll need to carefully choose which room to put them in to further quests and maximize your profit each night. One of the things I loved about this game is that there's absolutely no time pressure to deal with. Instead, the game is broken up into different times of the day that last as long as you want them to, which is really useful as not everything in this game is straightforward. Right from the start, you'll realise that completing quests isn't as simple as other games. A lot of the quests will ask you to find items hidden around town, or think outside of the box, and some of the quests also have multiple ways to complete them. The hidden art of innkeeping has a 100% rating on Steam with 44 reviews in total. This next game has perfectly filled my lunch breaks, and if you love organisational puzzle games, then you'll probably love this one. In Wilmot Works It Out, you'll be completing beautiful jigsaw puzzles that you can then hang on the walls of your home. The good news is that you're part of a puzzle club, and every day the mail person will bring a brand new puzzle for you to complete. Assemble over 60 puzzles across multiple days, unlocking new rooms and customization options for your house as you complete them. One of the things that impressed me the most about this game is that the puzzles are so pretty. I particularly love the underwater puzzles with the jellyfish and the koi fish, but there are so many different colourful jigsaws to solve. With 332 reviews, Wilmot Works It Out has a 99% rating. And if it sounds familiar, that's because it's a sequel to Wilmot's Warehouse. Next up is Cat and Onion, a whimsical cat adventure where you climb, talk, fly, and smack your way to places where no cat has ever gone before. Play as a cat on a quest to find pancakes in this wholesome adventure filled with good vibes. Explore a cute pixel art world, meeting strange creatures and flying in your spaceship while trying to make your friend happy. This is a short one with only 30 to 60 minutes of playtime, but it's only £2.49 and has a 99% rating, with 229 reviews. Honestly, I had not heard about this next game before I stumbled across the dev posting about it on Twitter. This game is called Short Trip, and it's got a 99% rating with 125 reviews. In this game, you drive a cat tram. Yeah, you heard that right, a cat tram, through picturesque mountain villages, collecting kitty passengers and transporting them to later stops along the journey. It's quite a simple game, where you merely need to move your train back and forwards at the whim of your cat passengers. But the joy comes from the detailed art style, which took the developer over 5 years to draw by hand. This next game also features mountains, but instead of travelling up them by tram, you'll be climbing your way to the top in valley peaks. Escape the daily grind and journey to valley peaks where you can soak in the serene mountain landscape, set in a miniature open world. Climb Mount Shroom, the tallest point in Valley Peaks, or take a stroll through Roston Ranch where the geese may even let you pet them. Between climbing sessions, you can get cozy with colourful froggy friends and enjoy mini-games or explore the world collecting golden mushrooms. With a 99% rating and 125 reviews, Valley Peaks looks like a chill climbing adventure with a little bit of puzzle thrown into the mix. Our next game looks just like a classic animated Disney film, and it's about a cat called Mocha. In Stars in the Trash, you decide to run away and seek adventure in the great outdoors. Discover a colourful watercolour world where you can make new friends, meet fellow cats, steal items, and traverse strange locations that you probably shouldn't be exploring. But as you can probably guess, this optimistic outlook doesn't last long. The world is also filled with threats, from feral creatures who attack you to the looming threat of the pound around every corner, and the worry that maybe you won't make it back home. I grew up on films like The Fox and the Hound and Oliver and Company, so Stars in the Trash really appeals to me. And it seems to have resonated with players as well, with a 99% rating from 100 reviews. Described as a cozy mystery game akin to Nancy Drew, our next game is The Crimson Diamond, which follows amateur geologist and reluctant detective Nancy Maple to the ghost town of Crimson, Ontario, to investigate the discovery of a massive diamond. From the oversaturated pixel art style to the gameplay, this game was unlike anything I had played before. Like most modern point-and-click games, you navigate by clicking around the room. But what makes this game different is the use of text to investigate. By typing commands into the text bar, you can get Nancy to interact with the world around her, essentially making her do whatever you want, even if it may end in her accidental death. As someone who loves a good mystery, I really enjoyed The Crimson Diamond, and its story was incredibly gripping, which is no surprise with a 98% rating from 413 reviews. Inspired by Coffee Talk, this next game is a visual novel where players take on the role of a ramen stall owner who works late with his apprentice. Work together to run the best ramen stand, feeding your customers and chatting to them to help solve their problems. But making ramen is not as easy as it sounds. Every customer has their own preference, from the types of broth and noodles to the different toppings and seasonings that you'll have to perfect. Besides serving your customers their favourite meals, try to have a conversation with them and help them to overcome the challenges they face. Beneath the ramen and the smiles, you also have your own secrets to deal with as well. That'll be uncovered as the story progresses. Midnight Ramen currently has a 98% rating with 181 reviews. You may have seen this next game in my Steam Autumn Sale video. This is Tidy Backpack. It's a small puzzle game with a very simple premise. Pack away all of your fantasy loot into your adventurer's backpack. It seems simple, but I imagine it will quickly get difficult, and with over 96 levels to complete, it will definitely keep you going for a while. It's another small puzzle game that's perfect for when you have 5 or 10 minutes, and it is super cheap. Plus, you can't go wrong with a 97% rating from 46 reviews. Everyone was raving about this next game when it first released, so it is no surprise that Love Ghosty made this list. With a 96% rating and 323 positive reviews, Love Ghosty is a hauntingly good, cozy dating and management game. Set in a manor that's home to 12 adorable animals, as the resident matchmaker, it's your job to set them up and help them to find their boo. You can pair up anyone you'd like together with 66 unique combinations, and each pair of residents has their own story for you to discover. All the characters are so cute, and if you're not done with matchmaking, you can play again in New Game Plus to try different combinations and see their stories too. Prepare to relax in this next game, which has a 96% rating. Play as a young woman who is packing up her childhood room to begin the next chapter of her life. Explore her bedroom, packing away all of her belongings and the memories they hold, as you discover the impact each object has on her life. From her favourite books to a watercolour paint set or the music of her teenage years, Simpler Times takes you through your character's life as you come to terms with what her future holds. There is no pressure or challenge in this game, so you can play it at your own pace. It's designed to be a slow and meditative experience about living in one room for your whole life, and the stories you've filled it with that take you back to a simpler time. We're moving from relaxing to chaotic with this next game. It's giving Untitled Goose Game, but instead you're playing as a little crow trying to become the coolest bird in town, by earning the respect of your new animal friends. How do you do that? By completing tasks and causing chaos. Whether that's pooping on the heads of unsuspecting villagers, stealing their shiny objects, or setting everything on fire. It looks utterly ridiculous in the best way. This game is called Just Crow Things and it's got a 95% rating with 192 reviews. We're stuck on an island in this next game. After waking up in a world you don't recognize, you'll need to set out on a journey to find your way back home. Wander through a beautiful world filled with friendly townsfolk, mysterious treasures, complex puzzles, and secret passageways. Collect wings and boats to travel the vast landscape and use the power of the night stones to shift between day and night. While there are enemies in this game, there is no combat, which makes this an even cozier experience. Instead, you'll need to think your way out of situations using items you collect on your journey, or simply sneaking around the enemies. Nightstone's only released in November, which might be why it's not had its chance to shine yet. But with a 95% rating from 143 reviews, it's looking positive. Next up is a narrative adventure that will whisk you away to a charming caravan park filled with secrets and surprises. Play as an adorable little being called Tyke, as you lace up your hiking boots and explore the paths and rivers of this cozy little world. As you journey through the park, you'll rediscover memories from Tyke's childhood, through a blend of gentle puzzles, item collection, and exploration. Unlock hidden pathways, meet the other residents, and piece together a heartwarming story about love, life, memories, and family. The devs have also worked hard to make Pine Hearts as accessible as possible, but the story may be triggering to some players as it deals with the loss of a loved one. Pine Hearts is currently rated 95% with 47 reviews. Cozy decorating games are on the rise, and this cute pixel art one lets you create your dream room for less than £5. Diorama is the perfect chill, cozy decoration and room building game with over 1,000 pieces of furniture and decor, tons of customization and colour variations too. Whether you want to create a cute and cozy room or a spooky dark room, there are lots of different options and there are even fun references to other games. Plus, you can invite your friends to help you decorate too. Diorama currently has a 95% rating with 43 reviews. The first Kind Words game was a phenomenal success with over 7,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. But Kind Words 2 launched last year and currently only has 368 reviews with a 95% rating. In case you haven't heard of this game before, Kind Words 2 is a game about anonymously writing and receiving letters from other people on the internet. From wishes to confessions or just a few words of encouragement, these letters are written by real people and delivered directly to your PC. The first game was contained within a bedroom, but in Kind Words 2 you can head out into the streets and talk to your neighbours, attend a poetry slam, or even make wishes on the night sky. You can even customise your character, and it's backwards compatible with the original game, so all your letters and room decorations will be carried over. Our final game is Hidden in My Paradise, a cute hidden object game from the makers of A Tiny Sticker Tale and Lonesome Village. Join aspiring photographer Laylee and her fairy companion as they travel the land, finding hidden objects and taking photos for their collection. Every place they visit will have different objects for you to discover, as well as a mission to photograph a scene that matches the example. Then when you're finished with that, you can even decorate the level or create your own paradise to share with other players. It sounds really cute and has a 95% rating from 47 reviews. I hope this video helped you to discover some new cozy hidden gems from 2024. Are you going to be picking any of these up? And if I missed any, please let me know down in the comments because I would love to check them out. I hope to see you next time. Bye!